What if Jack and the Beanstalk wasn't a story about bravery, but a descent into madness? DarkFable AI helps you reimagine classic fairy tales like never before, twisting them into psychological thrillers, Gothic horrors, or grimdark fantasies with cinematic precision. In this walkthrough, we'll use DarkFable AI to turn a childhood tale into a cinematic nightmare, starting with Jack and the Beanstalk like you've never seen it before. When you open DarkFable AI, you'll see 4 haunting conversation starters, each designed to spark dark creativity and reinvent well-known fairy tales in bold, cinematic ways. Want to turn Cinderella into a Gothic horror? Just ask, "Can you help me reimagine Cinderella as a twisted tale of isolation and madness?" DarkFable AI creates plot arcs, characters, and chilling set pieces. Prefer suspense over shadow? Try, "Can you write a psychological thriller version of Jack and the Beanstalk with full cinematic detail?" It'll deliver eerie tension, morally gray characters, and camera-ready scenes. Lean toward the bleak and otherworldly? Ask, "Reimagine The Little Mermaid as a grimdark fantasy rooted in betrayal and ancient curses." DarkFable AI will craft morally complex characters and mythic underwater horror. Or dive into the weird and wonderful. What would Snow White look like as a noir steampunk dystopia? Expect smokestacks, trench coats, and clockwork queens. Let's bring this twisted tale to life. We're reimagining Jack and the Beanstalk, not as a heroic climb, but as a descent into Jack's unraveling mind. This isn't the story you grew up with. Using DarkFable AI, we selected a psychological thriller theme built around Jack's fractured psyche, his surreal climb into the clouds, and a haunting confrontation with a giant who isn't just massive, but metaphorical. The prompt we generated guides your creative engine, like Midjourney or Sora, with precise cinematic cues, muted lighting, fog-drenched dreamscapes, shifting facial features, and fractured reality. You'll see Jack not as a boy on a quest, but as a vessel for guilt, memory, and dread. The Beanstalk becomes a symbol of trauma, the giant, a living manifestation of buried pain. This is how DarkFable AI transforms fairy tales into immersive psychological horror, complete with camera direction, texture cues, and color grading, all tailored to your chosen AI generator. This is where childhood fantasy ends and psychological dread begins. Now it's your turn. Take the generated prompt, drop it into your favorite visual platform, and bring your dark vision to life. You can adjust, remix, and refine until your reimagining is ready to share. DarkFable AI transforms bedtime stories into nightmares worth telling. Unleash your darker creativity, only in the EXOPS AI GPT store.